here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky-Merritt. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
It's complete. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Penix now off the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The second down throw is incomplete.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. Second and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have third and potentially fourth down, and you only need a couple yards.
Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move back to within 1.
Commanders 14, Falcons 13.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's second and 1. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jesse Bates able to come up with the play and knock it away. Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down up to the 44.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Try again. It's second and 10. On play action, Daniels forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Viking 18.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That
he gets free. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Atlanta. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now Daniels throwing on. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
A run now on second down. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. A handoff as they try to run it here. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Well, they get 24 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Washington first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down's picked up as the running game comes through.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now a give up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. In motion goes Likely. On second down, it's Daniels. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 70 Lions.
On play action, Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there.
Leads to second
And that will lead to a second down. You're going to go play action with Penix. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. Plant. It's Penix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Robinson, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Go.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Open right side is Likely. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards. And the Washington first down. A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Bravo, 80.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons first down.
68.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
Bijan Robinson on target. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Atlanta. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. number 14 on the year.
Here we
The
go, set.
Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Go street. Come 19. Come 19. 18, Pioneer.
Now Penix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Xavier Watts there to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. A run here is Chris Rodriguez. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Xavier Watts there to bring him down. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Root Orororo there on the tackle. 3rd and 7. On play action, Daniels forced to his right. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Sinnott, the man in motion. To the ground, a 1st down run. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick. First down.
For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 46, here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders first down.
The motion man here is McClure. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A loss of 2 yards.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. Good defense held to no game.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and depth fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll go play action now with Penix. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
12 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it here with Robinson. Finding space inside the 40. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 28 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second and 9.
Ready? Bravo 80. 18. Pioneer.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Penix on third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
The tackle made by Lawrence Armstrong. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Falcons. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Makes the score Falcons 33, Commanders 21. Younghoe Koo to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing is Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful. Just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Yep, go street. 70 Lion.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown at last. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Younghoe Koo to kick off 4th.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready? Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Robinson. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
3 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Riggs. Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
60 Maverick.
Penix gonna throw again. Forced out left. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Falcons. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football.